Nothing is more frustrating for both fans and athletes alike than fakers and floppers. Despite the hatred for them, they've become a sick part of sports that we all have to deal with. Here are 10 fakers and floppers in sports. Paul Pierce. If this is a movie, it would be very impressive. But since this is real life, we're just gonna have to call bullshit on it. In a 2013 playoff game against the LA Lakers, Paul Pierce went down and started clutching his knee in pain. His teammates picked him up and carried him off, where he was put in a wheelchair. In a scant 1 minute 45 seconds later, Pierce was back on the court. No hobble, no limp, but reeking of BS. Neymar. Spending as much time on his back as he does on his feet, Neymar continues Brazil's long legacy of being floppers. Neymar's dives are so impressive that they defy normal physics. In a game against Uruguay, the Brazilian superstar was pushed at a slight downward angle, but leapt into the air like he was uppercutted by Scorpion in Mortal Kombat. That might be his worst one, but there are plenty of times one could point to, as Neymar dives are everywhere. Josh Koscheck. It's quite impressive that you can be a flopper in a sport where bashing an opponent's brain in is the goal. But this former UFC fighter managed to pull it off. Josh Koscheck has never been a fan favorite, but a pair of fights with Anthony Johnson and Paul Daly cemented his reputation as a villain. In both fights, Koscheck seemed to get hit with illegal knees to a downed opponent. However, when shown on the replay, fans saw that strikes never hit him. It's safe to say Koscheck got no love when George St. Pierre jabbed his eye into oblivion at UFC 124. Evgeni Malkin. Without a doubt a good player, Pittsburgh Penguins center Evgeni Malkin has a certain propensity for flopping to the ice. The fact that he has such great talent makes it more infuriating that he chooses to fake fall like he does. The worst of it came in a 2014 regular season game where Malkin was called for embellishment not once, but twice by refs. You gotta admire the dedication, right? Didier Drogba, a legend for any Chelsea fan. Didier Drogba is one of the best players to play for that club. Even after leaving, he's become a star in the MLS. Wherever he goes though, Drogba is a diver. The striker has gone down to the floor on multiple occasions. Sometimes it looks like he's been shot. Other times it looks like he's been electrocuted, but always in a completely laughable manner. The sport of soccer is rife with divers, but Drogba is one of the best. Sidney Crosby, the best thing on ice. Sidney Crosby is without a doubt an incredible hockey player. He is also a tremendous faker. Not content with his Olympic gold medals for hockey, the kid has seemingly been auditioning for the Canadian national diving team. Over the years, Crosby has pulled off some truly ridiculous dives over his long tenure in the league. He's reached the top of the hockey mountain. Let's hope he doesn't dive off of it now. James Neal. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's just James Neal, flying through the air after being skinned by a stick to the skate. In a 2014 regular season game against the San Jose Sharks, the Predator winger sensed that he needed to give his team an advantage as they were down 2-0 with less than a minute left. Sensing an opportunity, Neal cannonballed through the air when he felt a stick hit his skate. Nobody bought it, and he was fined for embellishment. Shame. LeBron James. Possibly the most dominant athlete in all of sports, LeBron James isn't just a game changer, he's a league changer. He also dives. A lot. When you look at LeBron James compared to most other basketball players, it seems hysterical that anyone would even be able to budge him. This size advantage hasn't stopped King James from hitting the deck at all. Even Kramer is getting a little jealous of James' physical comedy. Cristiano Ronaldo. We get it, Ronaldo fans. Cristiano Ronaldo was one of the best soccer players to ever live. But you can't deny that Ronaldo has taken the sick art of diving to a whole new level. We would say that Ronaldo goes down for merely being touched, but sometimes it doesn't even need to be that. Ronaldo has gone down from ghosts attacking, Darth Vader attacking him with the Force, and invisible wires being placed in a barricade around his feet. Or maybe Ronaldo was faking or flopping. You make the call. Luis Suarez. The only vampire to make the list, Luis Suarez just seems to be a very unlikable person as a whole. Not only does he deal in the business of the occult with his blood-sucking bites, but he is a huge diver. When Suarez goes down for the dive, he doesn't do it half-assed. He will tumble, clutch his limbs, and contort his face into expressions that make us wonder if he's actually human. Which he isn't. When you have an entire chant devoted to your bad behavior, you know you're one of the biggest fakers in sports. That's it for our list. Do you have a faker that drives you up the wall? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to TheSportster. Until next time.